Hi everybody, Sonia, Sonic Cake Creations. Hope you're having a great day. If you're seeing this, you're probably watching on the replay, so let me know that you're watching. And we're going to be making at least 2, maybe 3 projects, depending on how long it takes. I did a lot of things ahead of time, so painting stuff, so you don't have to watch me paint for an hour. So, because it's a lot of painting. But let me know if you're there. I don't see anybody on. Oh, there's some people pop on. Yay! So, like I said, we're going to make 2, if not 3 projects today. Hopefully it won't take, I told my husband maybe it might take 2 hours. Who knows? Hi, Vicky. Hi, Susie. I'm good. I missed you guys. I haven't been on for, I don't know, 3 or 4 days probably. So, we're going to be using this leaf cutout from the Dollar Tree, just the normal one. Hi, Becky. And Maria and T. Oops, stuck my hand in something. And Carolyn and Sharon. You guys having a good day? It's so nice here. I love it. It's not hot. I can wear a long sleeve shirt. Love it. Hi, Winnie. So make sure you spread the blessing. And if you're not, and that means S-H-A-R-E. And if you're not, hi, Patty and Ida and Eula. If you're not following, make sure you press on my nose and those 3 white buttons or dots that come up, you can push on that and follow me from there and turn on the notifications. And I also have a Telegram text service, I guess it's called, and I'll try to remember to put the link after this video. You have to download the app, the Telegram app, but then I can send out text alerts whenever I go live. Hi, Jane and Jan and Kathy. You got another Chalk Couture order, and I ordered 2 of 1 stencil again. Oh, I've done that many times. It's easy to do that. I love that top. I'm all about the flowchecks. Yeah, my husband ordered me this from somewhere on, I think Amazon, I'm not sure. 90 and hot in South Carolina. I'm glad I'm here because I think it's sunny and beautiful. Maybe not even smoky anymore, so that's good. Maybe like 70. So, all right. Well, we're gonna get started. Hi, Lori and Connie. So like I said, we're gonna do a few projects. We're gonna start with this one. We're gonna use the leaf cutout, and I already put on some painter's tape where I'm gonna do something. So we're gonna start just with taking the Waverly Antique Wax, try to get the last bit of it out of here. Oh, geez. Oh, they're right there. Oh, right in front of me. Hi, Deb. Hi, Jody. Mary. Kimberly. Okay. I'm trying to get a wipe out of here. All right. So I'm just going to take a baby wipe, and I'm just going to, I just want this Waverly Wax in this. Oh, of course, I just dropped it on the part I don't want it on. That's all right. I'm just going to, I want to wax in this spot here. Hi, Sherry and Kathy. 102 in Kentucky. Ugh. Yeah, we were back there back by a lot of you guys over the summer, and I'm happy to be back in the Pacific Northwest. Hi, Colleen. Okay, so I just put it on, and I'm just going to rub it off so it's not quite so dark. Thank you for spreading the blessings, Sherry. All right, so then I'm going to take, probably, I don't know if I can reuse this or not, but I'm going to take off my tape. Oh, that bled. That's not good. That's all right, because I'm going to paint anyway, but usually it doesn't bleed like that. Hopefully it didn't. Oh, it did. Oh, well. Everywhere it's hot and muggy, except for here. Yay! No, I know. I'm still sorry for you. I'm just glad it's not muggy here. Okay. So it kind of bled a little bit. That's all right, because I'm going to paint. I'm going to dry this, and then I'm going to paint over that anyway. Try to remember. I'm going to also be painting some bead. I got some half beads, wood beads, and I put them on a piece of tape so they'll stay in one spot, and we're going to be painting those too. So let me dry this first. Oh, thanks, Maria. Kathy saying hi, Alex. Alex is in the other room. Is that the only place I need that? I think I'm done with that. Thank you for the stars, Kathy. The other two projects I did a lot of it ahead of time because it was a lot of painting. So we won't have to, they won't take as long. Hi Debbie. I'm sure you guys are spreading the blessings. What did you guys do this weekend? We had a fun time hanging out with my brothers at the parade and the county fair, and then went to dinner at my youngest brother's house, and we stayed the night at a hotel and got up the next morning, and Jim and Alex and I went to church at some friend's church in Vancouver, and then we went and visited a friend from our first church, and then we went out to dinner. Well, kind of, it was supposed to be lunch, but it was more like dinner by the time we ate, and then came home. We got home like 8 last night. So then I'm just putting some more tape over this part that I just stained. Hoping it's not acting like it wants to stick. That's not good. I've done this before and it always stuck before. So, try to push it down pretty good. Take care of your sick husband this weekend. Oh, I'm sorry, Hilda. Hi, Norma. Norma, did you get that figured out? I tried to find those messages and we were messaging and I couldn't find it. So let me know. Message me and let me know if you have any trouble with that. Okay, so then I'm just going to take some white paint. What I'm doing it all farmhousey, of course. Sometimes I use color, but not that much. So, but anything I'm doing, you can do it in color, whatever. These are just ideas. Oh, I'm glad you caught me live too, Azor. We went to the Clearwater Beach and met family there from Michigan, Virginia, and Alabama. It was awesome. Oh, that sounds good, Debbie. Okay, so I'm just going to take some Waverly white paint. Now it's stuck to the table. There we go. Oh, it is not sticking at all. That is not good. Because, let's see. Let me try if I go up a little bit higher. I don't want to go higher because I want to cover that part. Oh, this is not working. Hold on a second. Let me try again. I've never had it not stick. I've done it over the Waverly before. Oops. Dang it. Let's just do one at a time first. Well, we're just going to go for it. Hopefully it'll be okay. I'll just kind of dab when I'm around there. Alright, I'm going to put I think I'm going to put some twine in that part around there anyway. So it might not show that much if it's not perfect. Resting. Oh, thanks, Karen. I'm sorry you're discouraged. Hoping this will stay because I want to chalk over the top of this too. So we'll see. Oh my goodness, this is not, oh, it's still working, but it's not sticking. Okay, I'm gonna put the other piece, that one's the used one. Hi Patty. Oh, I just got a notification you're live. Weird, almost 10 minutes in. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay. 10 minutes already? Goes by so fast. Just dabbing it since it's not sticking, the tape's not sticking so good. Kind of excited about this little idea with this leaf, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I think it's gonna be cute. It could be like a farmhouse leaf. Leaf, is that the word? Yeah. Okay. I think the paint kind of made it stick, so that's better. But I'm afraid when I dry it, it's gonna want to come up again. Just that spot right there. All right, let me put a little more paint right up here where I spilled that paint. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect because we're gonna do something over top of it. Come on, stay there. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna do these, paint these beads while I have this out because I think this is the only other painting I have to do because I did a lot of it ahead of time. So if you put your beads, your half beads on some sticky tape and they just stay in one spot. I'm sure you guys have seen other crafters do this, but if you haven't, it works really well. You don't have to touch them at all and get them all painted up pretty quickly. Okay, so they're already painted, so that's pretty fast. Yeah, you could do a lot at once, so I'm probably just gonna do one coat, I think. Okay, so now we're gonna dry this really quick and hope my tape will stay down. It's just this one spot. I don't know why I did not want to stick. I might have to put just another little bit of paint on the bottom. I can see the brown coming through where I don't really want it to. Just don't want to have to do two whole coats, so I'm just trying to get it good on the first time. Okay. Yeah, Alex is in his other room, being noisy. Good evening, Simon, spreading the blessings. How's Alex just got home from been there celebrating 40 years or something like that. I missed part of that. Yeah, the leaves from Dollar Tree. When do we return to work? I think my husband's first day back is September 8th, which is, yeah, Wednesday, I think. Or maybe it's my first day back too. If it's a Wednesday, it's my first day back. I go back that week on whatever the Wednesday is. Okay. We're going to make this a farmhouse sea leaf, but you could do this project with any, however you want, but just take the idea. But I'm going to take some of our surface wax and just put a little bit on the parts that I'm going to chalk over. Oh, I should have sanded this first. I felt like it was too rough. Now it's got wax on it. I'm going to sand a little bit to get that roughness off there. whenever you paint, it kind of like raises the grain and makes it kind of rough, so it's better if you sand it a little bit. Okay, now I'll put a little wax on there. Okay, now it's stuck again. So nothing impressive. So far we just got a white leaf with a, you know, some brown behind it. Will your hours change to evening? No, I only work 1 day a week. And I only work from 9 to 2 our time, so. Nope, I'll just still probably go about the same times. All right, so now I haven't used this in a while and I really like it. It's our farmhouse tile. I'm a chalk couture designer and this is one of our stencils. I put the link to everything I'm using. It's called a cart link. I put a link to it in the description. So you can click on that and it'll show you everything I use, but you can take out anything from the link or the cart you don't want. So I've used this a lot. They get stained, but as long as the silk screen part is you know, clean. They work over and over. You can reuse them. I'm trying to just get this on here and have it kind of centered a little bit. Maybe I'll put it in the middle actually, because then I'll have it really centered. You could cut these transfers in half too, or cut them in whatever size you want, but makes them a little easier to work with. But then when you want to do a bigger thing, it's kind of hard, so. They're sticky, so that's why you put a little of the wax on there to keep it from sticking too much, but you can pick them up. I'm trying to get it exactly centered here. You can get it where you want and then just press it down. And I'm gonna be using this stencil for one of our other projects. So I already took I think I got this at Dollar Tree, maybe Hobby Lobby, I'm not sure. Your daughter is still in the hospital and she's not doing well. Oh, I'm so sorry, Kathy, or Nancy. Oh, Nancy Sullivan, okay. We'll be praying for her still. Anyway, I got these at somewhere. Hobby Lobby maybe, I can't remember where. And I painted it white. So I'm gonna see if I can stick it here in the corner so that I can just do this at the same time. So I don't have to, you know, like come back but I don't want to get it on my other one. I'm going to do this separately, I think, because I got to get it in the middle of one of those things. So, all right, so I'm making sure I got all my bubbles out. Our stencils our pencils are awesome because if you get the bubbles out, you usually don't have any bleeding. All right, then I'm using black. Like I said, if you want to use orange, you can use whatever you want, but this is our wax. We have a kit that you can buy. It's $99, and normally you get $250 worth of products. And right now, you get 2 extra transfers. So it's like $275 worth of products. So it's a really good deal. Make sure you're a designer, and then you get 40% off all your products after that. It's awesome. All right, so this is a little difficult because I can hardly see where my leaf is, but you go over where your leaf is. You can kind of feel it as you press down. And anywhere where that white is, I'm about out of paste in this one, so I might have to run and get some more paste. I don't know. Hoping it's not bleeding where the part that's probably going to bleed is where my tape won't stay down. let's see, where is the leaf? This is probably the most difficult thing I've done because I can't tell where the leaf is. So if I wouldn't have kept it on the backer sheet, it probably would have been better because I could see where my leaf is. Oh, still goes up higher. But if you're just doing a real easy word or something super simple, a little bit more. All right, let me see if I got it all. And then you just take your excess, pull it off. Nope, I missed the whole spot right there. Is that? Yeah, I missed a whole other spot. It's so difficult to see it. But it's gonna be cute. Okay, now I think I got it all. Okay, let's see. Let's hope it was good. And then you can just pull up your, and then if you see something that you missed, then you can lay it back down. Like I already see a tiny bit, like here, just right here on the edge of the leaf, right here I missed. Oh, I see a whole spot I missed again because I cannot see what I'm doing up here. All right, let's try again. Okay, just gotta get it out of here. It's hard to see it right now. Until we take it all apart, it looks like kind of a mess right now. But while we have this here, I think I will try to do my other one without messing it up and get black everywhere. Maybe I'll do it right here. Shouldn't have done two things with the same transfer. Should have done something else. But I wanted them all to go together, so we'll see. That looks pretty good. So I'm just going to use part of the design over here. Hopefully this will work since I just used part of it. Press it down in there. I'm going to get my other paste because I hardly had anything left in there. You found the wood letters in the 6-pack. I know, you told me that earlier. I haven't found those yet. She's talking about the Dollar Tree, like mostly like harvest type words, wood words for $1. That's a good deal. All right, so I'm just going to go over this. Well, that paste is a lot better. I think my other paste was kind of drying out a little bit. Probably because I never put my lids on good. And then when you're done with these, you can just take them to your sink and wash them. All right, I just took off all the extra. You can put it back in your tub. No, I shouldn't have closed it yet because I might have needed to fix something. Oh, those look too bad. It's definitely not perfect, but I want it to look kind of rustic anyway. So we got that like that. Yeah, it is a cool transfer. You can do lots of things with it. I've used it a lot. I just haven't used it in a while. I'm just going to put that over there until I'm ready to clean it. We'll go back to our leaf. So I'm just going to take off this. Hope it didn't bleed too much. No, that seems pretty good. Okay. Throw that in the garbage. And then we have this. So I'll show you. How cute is that? So I'm going to dry it, and then we're going to do one more. We're going to sand a little bit, and then we're going to do one more thing, a few more things, and then I'll show you how we're going to display it. Yeah, hopefully it's going to look good. Should be fairly dry since I left it sitting there for a little bit. All right, now I want it to be a little rustic, so I'm going to grab my, this one, yeah, this one's on 2, sanding block, and just go on the, oh, this one had wet ink on the edges. Just kind of rough it up a little bit. I'm going to wait to do that because I got a little bit of wet ink on the sides, and I'll wait till it dries a little bit better. So I'm going to use this, this is another transfer we're going to use. I put the link to that. We're going to use the gather part. It says gather, and then it has all these different like florals that come with it, so it's really cool. But we're just going to use the word, and we're going to, I'm not going to wax because this is antique wax anyway, so I'm going to put this on, where did I have it? It's going to go off the brown a little bit, and that's fine. Just kind of making sure it's fairly straight. Press it down. We also have a kit that's $19, $19.99 a month, and you get an 8.5 by 11 transfer and 3 coordinating pastes sent to your door each month for $19.99 and no shipping. So that's a really fun way to get started with Chalk Couture. And then you also get extra perks with that as you're a preferred customer. So I'm just going to take some of this, go over the top of the word. And then take all the extra and put it back in. If you have any, questions about the kit or the club, just put kit or club in the comments, or I put the links to those two in the description so you can go and just look at it. All right, let's see how this turned out here. Where's my... I saw a spot now, I don't remember where it was. Just a little bit right there. Go slow, and then you see a spot. Like I said, you can just put it right back down, but it's looking pretty good. Yeah, I like it. All right, so then we got that. We're gonna, I know it's backwards too, guys. That blank here, I didn't get that. Hi, Sharon from Georgia. Sorry, I haven't been looking at the comments too much, but. Hey, Jen, have you found those fall words? I haven't. I really don't need anything more, but if I see them, I'm hoping to get some. I try to make sure I get it dry on the sides and stuff, because I was kind of pulling some of the paste off when I was trying to sand it, because it was wet. I mean, I was smearing the paste around because it was wet. Now I'm going to try again, see if I sand it a little bit, make it look better. I I actually put my apron on today because I was painting a lot, and earlier I got paint on my shirt, so I got it off, but like, I better wear an apron. Oh yeah, now this is looking cute. It's definitely rustic, but that's what I wanted, so see it. And then I'm going to take some, thank you, Kim. I'm going to take some of my, because I can't sand it as much as I really would like to because I'm afraid I'm pulling off too much of the black. I'm going to take some of my antiquing wax, just add some of that. I mean, my antiquing, what is this stuff called? Distressing ink. You can get most any craft store. Just go around, especially the white parts. Kind of bring some of the, looks like it's the brown wood underneath. And it matches the brown that's in the middle. I'll show you guys here in a second. That definitely adds something. Oh, I'm glad you guys like it. I'm gonna do some more stuff with it. It's gonna be real cute. I want to put more in here. It's hard to get. I need something else I could use that. You can also use like a paper towel or something. If you need to get into a smaller spot, like just take this is a napkin. Just put a little on your napkin and then try to get in there a little. You can't get your sponge in there. Okay, so now it just looks a little more distressed. I don't know if you can even see that on there, but it looks really good in real life. Put that over there. Okay, so now let me get my ladybug. Oh, I forgot about one other thing. I was going to take these little, the little things that we painted, and I didn't have enough for every little, whatever you call that. I don't know what you call it, point of the leaf, but I was going to put some on some spots of it. Just for a little accent, because I only had like 6 of these left. So, I think I might do it like that. So I'm just going to hot glue them on, and then I'm going to distress them a little bit because they look way wider than the rest of this. Almost forgot about that part. Thanks, Kathy. We might put some greenery, Susie. I don't know. We're going to probably use some greenery with our other project. Well, at least to stage them. We're going to be making like 2, I don't know if they're called risers or cake stand kind of things. So they're going to be cute. All right, so I put those on. If I had a few more of those, I need to order some those are from Amazon. I would have put a few, probably on every point, but I think it looks okay with just some of them. So I'm going to just add a little bit of this to it. And then take my sanding block and just kind of rough it up a little bit. You could also use like Waverly Antique Wax. Oh, thanks Susie for sprinkling. Okay, so, and you could like put I probably should have painted the back of this one definitely, and I might do it eventually, but not today. So I know it's backwards cheese, but it's looking really cute. It says gather. Now we're gonna I think we're gonna take just some twine that I got, and I'm not sure where I got this twine, and just to give it a little more something. Thinking about going across here, but I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll tie it and try it, and if we don't like it, then we'll take it off. Okay. Oops, there it goes on the floor. I think I like it. So I'm gonna cut that off and then glue it in the back. I might just stain the back of this after, or I might just put it up against the wall and you won't see it. I know some of the people that drives them crazy, but put on that finger thing. This project's going to take the longest, and then the other two will be quick. And then I think I'm going to do some on the bottom, but I also realized I put my little bead right in the spot where I wanted to put this. So I might not, who knows. I might not put any on the bottom. So we just have a little bit on the top. You can't really even see it that good, but it looks cute. And then I was thinking about taking a little, well, this is a real one. Where's the one? Oh, is it over there? Trying to find my little wood cutout things. I don't think these are the right ones. There's one, but that's not the kind I want. Where are they at? I had them earlier today. 1 second. That's weird. I had them earlier today and I don't know where I put them. It's like it's in, oh, is it this one's? No, that's not it. I'm organized, but you know, sometimes you forget where things are. Huh. Let me look one more time. Not those. I don't think it's in here. I thought I had 2 of these things. Let me look. I think this is all crosses, flowers, some stars. One. Darn it. Where are they? Well, if I find them before the time's over, I'll add it. I cannot figure out where it is. It's the only other one that has, maybe it is in here and I just didn't see them, but, oh, there is some stuff in here. Oh yeah, maybe it is here. No, I'm not seeing the ones I was thinking of. Guess there's not a whole lot left. Okay, here's one. So I have, this is what the one I was thinking of. It's like one of those wood cutout things from Dollar Tree, and it's like the same kind of leaf, I guess it's a maple leaf. So I'm going to put all these back in here now that I've dumped the whole thing out. Goodness gracious. What happened to my finger? No, it's a what do you call it? The finger protector. It's just a white one. There's a pink one from Dollar Tree. Somebody sent me this white one. I don't know where it's from. Actually, I think it came with the glue gun somebody sent me. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to take that, and I think I'm just going to, it's not going to be, well, I might put it right here. Can't decide if I want it up in the white part or if the, I don't know. I just think it's cute, but I don't know where I want to put it. I think I'll just put it up here. Can't put much glue on this thing because there's nowhere to put it. Okay. Alright, so we got that so far. Got our cute little leaf. Now what we're going to do with it is I got this at Dollar Tree the other day. It's like a little stand with this weird geode thing on there. I might use this geode to make some kind of funky pumpkin with later, but for now, I'm going to heat this up and hopefully it'll pop off. Jim, did you bring that scraper thing back?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. So I'm just going to heat this up. We're so getting in even more fall decor. Yeah. So I'm hoping this will pop off pretty easy. We'll see. If it doesn't, I don't know what we're going to do. I think it has to eventually. Hope it's not nailed in. I don't think it is. Let's try again. I would have done this ahead of time if I thought it was going to be hard. You got one of these too? Yeah. Come on. I think if I get it started, it'll pop up. Oh my goodness. We're having bad luck here today. Have you seen any of the bee garlands? Are they in the craft department or seasonal? I didn't, you mean at Dollar Tree? If you do, I have some because someone found them for me, but I don't really know. They say crafter square on them, so probably in the crafter section, but I really don't know. Oh my gosh, why is this not coming off? Oh wait, now it's at least lifting up a little. I don't want to hurt myself. That's not what I wanted to do. Although if it came off that, that's probably okay too. That isn't what I was thinking, but it might work. I kind of wanted this thing to... Well, there it goes. Okay. We're going to get it. Got it, but the whole thing popped off. But that's okay because we can do it without that part. So I'm going to save this and do something with it. Do you have the SKU for the beaded garlands, please? Maybe you could order online. Do they have SKUs on them? Let me look real quick. Well, it says 195-464-019917, but I'll put it like right up here, and you guys could do a screenshot of it. I know it'll be backwards, so hopefully you guys can get that. Did you get a screenshot? I'm not too frustrated. I'm just hot. That wore me out. Okay, so then we have this. Which it did have little nails in it. That's probably why it was so difficult to get apart. So I'm going to try to take those out. Oh, those come right out. Well, that one did. The first one did. There it goes. Okay, so then we have this. Well, I'm just going to keep it the black like it is, but I'm going to sand it up a little bit. Bring some of that brown stuff back. is on, I'm just hot. Usually I'm cold. So then I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put it on here, and I can't decide if I want it to be straight or if I want it to be cockeyed. I'll have to look at it again. I think I want it cockeyed, but that's just usually how I do things. Well, I think it's something, as I was looking at it, I want to make a little bow with the jute twine. Not that big, actually. Just a little one. You like it tipped? I do too. I agree, Tina. So I just wrap some twine around my fingers, then I'm going to cut it off and then grab another little piece. I'm just going to put this on the bottom of the little leaf. Thanks, Diane, sorry. And just tie it around the middle, and then you have a cute little twine bow. Ooh, I grabbed the wrong one. Pull it tight. Jen thinks tilted too. Okay. Then I don't know what ones were the ends, but we'll say that one was. Okay. I'm gonna cut these a little shorter. Oh yeah, that looks better. So then I'm just gonna take, this project's taking too long, sorry. And glue, put it on. Ooh, hot. All right, then I'm gonna take this, and you guys said tipped, so I'm just gonna put some, I'm gonna put some E6000, I think. I don't think this is gonna stick very well. Just put a little, hopefully it will come out. There it goes. I'm just going to put a couple dots of this, and then I'll put some hot glue too. Ooh, stuck my fingers right in it. Oh, good. I'm glad you do. I feel like sometimes I take too long and you're like, oh, it's taking way too long. All right, so we got that. What do you guys think? Do you think it needs like anything? Like, do you think it should have greenery on the bottom, or little greenery stuck up in there, or do you think it should just be like this? You know how I always feel like it needs a little greenery. You're here to hang out. Okay, great. That's because your project always turns out. You love it. Yes, greenery. Okay, let me see what we could do for greenery. I'm just thinking real basic, like I like to do a little. Do you think it needs greenery on the bottom part, down here? On the bottom or up top? I kind of didn't really know when I was planning it. I kind of like it up top. I'm just kind of playing here. It won't be a Sonia creation without greenery. That's true. I have done some things without greenery, but not a whole lot. And I do always like having greenery, especially with farmhouse stuff. bottom maybe moss. I kind of wondered about the moss on the bottom too. We'll have to check into that. I think I'm going to do it like this up here. But like I've always said, you guys can do it however you want. Oops. Maybe raffia. That's an idea. There's all kinds of ideas. Let's see. Oh, geez, I just dropped glue everywhere. There's a little bit of glue up here. Alright, so we got that. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna put a little moss on the bottom and see what that looks like. I was out of moss. I found some at our local thrift store, or actually my daughter's local thrift store. We were up there visiting her. I think I paid like $1/4 for this little bag. I don't know. I don't want to cover the stand too much because I like the legs of the stand because I do like that part. But I do like the moss, so I think I'm going to put a little moss, but not a lot. Moss just seems like fall to me. I don't know why. I don't even know why moss would seem like fall, but it just looks like it. Raffia and moss just seems like fall. Oh, I'm afraid to touch it and burn myself. Definitely need more than that though. I am gonna put my glove thing on because I'm gonna end up burning myself. Cut off some of this. Let's see what I'm doing here. Now I feel like it maybe needs a little greenery on the bottom. I don't know. Just going for it here. A little pumpkin in the moss. That's a good idea. I don't think I have any like little enough pumpkins, but maybe like, I was thinking a little pine cone would be cute. Where are my pine cones? Maybe here? No, here. This project's becoming bigger than I was gonna do, but I like it. I'm not gonna do the snow covered ones because, you know, it's not snowy in the fall usually. Oh yeah, that's cute. So I just got a little pine cone. I'm gonna stick it just down by this one little piece of greenery. Love it. I need to add just a tiny bit more moss because I can just see a whole bunch of glue right there. I don't want to have to see it. That looks really cute, I think, now. My hair has gotten long. Yeah, I know. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow, actually, but I'm not going to get it cut a lot. Just trimmed it. It's kind of dead. You guys see it? Give me some hearts if you like it. Can you see the little pine cone with the eucalyptus down there? How about some small red berries? I don't have any berries around, but berries would be cute. I probably wouldn't put red for the fall. I'd probably put more white, but I don't even have any, I don't think. That's one thing I need to get is some like white berries. I have a lot of orange, but not. I think I'm going to leave it like that. I think that is adorable. So like I said, you could do this in any colors. You could do it in oranges, whatever, but I like farmhouse and most of it goes in my house, so that's why I do a lot of it. But so we got that. Love it. I'm going to put it up here because I like it. For now. We'll move it somewhere later. Let me clean up a little bit and then we will do our other projects, which hopefully will not take too long. Now I had to change in mind as I was working here that when I chalked on that circle, I didn't really like the way it looked. So I think instead of chalking on that one, I am just going to paint it white. So I think I'll just paint this side white because it's less to cover up. So we're going to do that instead of the chalking on this one. So I kind of went back and forth about why I wanted to chalk on this one, this project, but I didn't really like the way it was. So we're going to paint it real quick. And I'll probably have to let this dry while we're working on something else. Oh, of course it has wet chalk on it. That's okay. We'll let that dry. We'll work on this other thing. Do you have a small white leaf? No, I don't. I don't think. Oh, I have this. I have this white stuff. It's like, let's see if that'll look cute on there. It's kind of off-white, so it kind of looks, it doesn't look very good. But yeah, a white leaf would be cute. All right, so let's let that dry. So what we're going to do, I already took a candlestick, the cheap Dollar Tree candlesticks, and I put like 3 coats of Waverly chalk paste on it. It's going to be like a $2, we're going to make a cookie stand, and some of you might not like it because I'm going to put cookies on this paint, and I don't think it's toxic, so I don't mind, but... So anyway, and then this was, they're called bottle caps, and they're at the Dollar Tree. They're galvanized metal, but I painted it white. So I'm going to glue that on here. We're going to make a little $2 stand. So you can make stands like with anything. So I'm going to take some more of the E6000. The other stand is, we're going to make a bigger, like a cake stand, and I'm really excited about that one. It's going to be really cute. This one's really going to be really basic, but cute. Showing you how you can make, you know, the stands at Hobby Lobby are really cute, and I've bought a lot, but they're kind of expensive. So this is a cheaper way. And I found if you turn it this way, then you can see better that you're getting it in the middle. Thanks, guys. So then you can turn it over. Whoa, I didn't wait long enough. Hot glue and metal, you know, doesn't work very good, so that's why you need to use the E6000, but then I don't wait long enough. And I saw some spots, but I'm going to probably rough it up anyway. Hi, Denise. I got both the twins on now. So you got this cute little cake stand, and I probably should have done this ahead of time, but I'm going to take my, oh no, not that one, because it's got black on it. I'm going to take a sanding sponge, and I'm just going to rough it up a little bit, bring back some of that metal. Should have did this ahead of time. Not too much. It's not really doing it too well. Probably do it better down here. Yeah. Like I said, I really should have done this ahead of time. I get ahead of myself sometimes. And even on this, you can kind of wrap it up a little bit. Is this going to stay? Okay. I want it to be more roughed up in here. I think it needs to work too good. So we got this cute little, I gotta do more. That's not enough. This kind of brings the glass back, but it kind of looks like it's silver, even though it's glass. Alright, so you kind of see it's kind of cute little stand. Where in the store is the bottle cap plate. I got it from the Crafters Square. It's been a while since I bought this one, but I've seen them there since. Kind of got my dirty fingerprints all over this, so just wiping it out a little bit. Okay, okay, so then it has a little hole in it because it is supposed to be able to hang. So I just decided to make this like an interchangeable plate. So I just made a cute little tag. I used one of those leaves ahead of time, and then I put some stain on 2 small beads. Just put it on a little thing. And this is more of a fall one, but you could put a tag in there. You could put like whatever you want. But I'm just going to tie this on here. But you could fill in the hole too if you didn't want to do this. I'm going to cut that off. So we got this cute little stand, but we're gonna stage this. But I'm just gonna put it off to the side. But how cute is that? It cost me $2 and a few beads, basically. So I'm gonna put that off to the side. We're gonna stage it in a minute. Gonna dry my hay, and then we're gonna make a big stand. And it's gonna be out of basically things I thrifted. Well, one thing I got in my cupboard that I just never use, but you can find them at thrift stores all the time, in the kitchen section. And then the other thing is a little stand I actually got at a garage sale a few weeks ago, but you can use so many different things. Yeah, I love my little cookie stand, and I made cookies today. I think my husband thought I made them for him, but I decided to make them just because I wanted to put them on my stand tonight. And they're really fall-looking cookies, so you'll love them here in a second. And they're good, but you guys can't try them. I wish you could. All right, I'm hoping this chalk doesn't keep. You see, I got chalk on there, black chalk, so it's like not wanting to cover. Oh, they're good. Good this time. So I think I got these at, like I said, I think they're from Hobby Lobby, but I'm not really sure. Usually I remember where I get things, but I don't remember this one. Alright, that covered good on the second coat, so that's good. Alright, so I'm going to dry that. Oh, I will give you guys the recipe. They're so good. They're my favorite cookies, not my husband's, but he likes them. They're just not his favorite. He likes me to make the other ones I put the recipe for, the oatmeal. No, not oatmeal. Chocolate chip coconut ones. They're good too, but I should not have put my paintbrush in the water because I see some spots in it. Alright. I'll keep it out just in case. I'll show you the cookies here in a second. They're called Mom's Buttermilk Cookies, but they're not my mom's. They're just cookies I got. Okay, can you leave the door open? Is he in his room? But they're ones we found in the book, and they were just called Mom's, buttermilk cookies. So, oh, that's okay, Tina. Keep spread the blessing, guys. All right, almost got this dry. Then I'm excited to show you this one. This will be cute. I think they'll all three be cute together once we get them going. Let me get some of my stuff off here since I'm not going to use that. Okay, we'll let that dry. And then, okay, so what I used is, I guess it's you guys tell me if I'm wrong, it's like a quiche plate or a quiche dish, or, well, tea you'd know probably. Or a dessert, like a tart plate. This is a Duncan Hines one, Tierra Desserts. Anyway, you know, one of these kind of pans. You can find them everywhere. I've had this one forever, and I have another one too, so I'm like, I don't need two. So I took it, and I did paint underneath, because you're never going to see that. But I painted all around the edges, and just that much in the middle. So it's one of those. And then you can use any kind of stand, a cake stand. You could use the same kind of, not a cake stand, a candlestick. You could use that same kind. But I found this one at a garage sale. It was like 25 cents. And it was all like these flowers and stuff all around it. But I just painted, this part's not going to show because we're going to cover it. So I painted all the rest of it white with chalk paint. Flan paint pan, it could be, I'm not sure. So I'll learn from the last time. I'm going to take my sanding block. Oh, the wrong one again. Dirty one. I'm going to take it and just kind of bring some of that metal back before I put it together. If you don't like that and you want it to be all white, that's totally fine too. It looks cute, but I like it to look like it's been in the farmhouse forever. Although I don't have a farmhouse. Someday maybe. About three good coats probably, and a little touch-up, because it just takes a little bit. This kind of stuff you'll want to use chalk paint. Just you can use other paints, it's just going to be harder. Where did the metal come from? This one? This one is just one I had in my cupboard, but it's like a quiche paint. I've used it to make quiche. I've used it to make like a fruit tart. I have two of them, so I decided I was going to use one for this. But you can find them at, like, I would just look at in the kitchen section of like thrift stores, because they always have this kind of stuff. They're cheap. Alright, so that's pretty good. It's not super distressed, but you can kind of see it's kind of distressed. What is the difference in the sanding blocks? Well, this one's just dirty. That's the only difference. And that's a little less coarse, but it's mostly I don't want to use it because it's dirty. And then I'm just going to kind of rough. I don't think I'm going to rough this one up too much because it has a lot of gold color under it. And I don't really want to see too much of that. But I don't want it to look brand spanking new either. At least along that bottom edge, I'll bring some of that back. That's pretty much about the only part that really shows anyway on this part. Okay, so we got that. We're going to take, it's like a tart pan. So you could have done it like this, but I decided to go like this and make it more of a cake stand. So I'm going to take this, just like I did the other one, and put some E6000 all around the edge. And then in between those dots, I'll put some hot glue, which I have to go faster on that. So I'm going to have this over and ready to... Turn this over, try to get it in the... Oh, wait. No, I'm doing it this way. Oh, that would have been bad. Really bad. You guys are probably yelling at me in there. Your little candle stand is so cute to cover up. This one, yeah, it would be cute just the way. Oh, geez. That wasn't ready. I don't learn, do I? That's why you have to put the E6000 because it'll actually stay. But yeah, you can just find a candle stand and paint it, make it cute. Alright, so still going to do more with this. It's going to be super cute when we're done. Okay, hopefully I'll just turn over and we'll keep. Okay, so now we got that. So it totally looks unfinished, I know. But it does not look like one that you buy at a store. So then I'm going to take this, and you could have just painted the whole thing, but I wanted to be kind of extra fancy on the top. I'm going to take this one. Is this the clean one? Kind of scan this a little bit. This is where it was going to have a decorative part, but we're not going to do that. So we're going to take this and we're going to glue this in here. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put a little bit of E6000 on here. Oh, of course I ran out of glue. Put that in here and try to get that centered. Press that down. Hi, Marilyn. Hi, T. Thanks, T. I like the flowers on top of it. Oh, you like the flowers? Yeah, on the candle stand. It wasn't really my decor, but if you like it, I'm sure you could find one. That I found at a garage sale. That was a steal. So again, I got my fingerprints all over everything. I should wash my hands a little bit. Guys, just wait till we get this all staged. This one's going to be cute. I already kind of planned it ahead of time and so cute. Okay. All right, so there we got that part. It's all finished, that part. But then I took some of the Dollar Tree beads that you guys are talking about and I put them in a little Ziploc baggie. I got how many I needed. Put them in a Ziploc baggie, put some paint in it, same paint, and a little bit of water, and then just smushed it around. So then I'm going to take those and I'm going to glue these around here. Should be just enough. This has this. I'm afraid to take that out right now. I think I'll put a little bit of glue. So, oops, out of glue. Put a little bit of glue to let this sit for a second, and then I can cut off this little loop that comes on the end. You're very good at looking at things and knowing it will work to craft with. Yeah, I tell my husband it's terrible though, because I go to every garage sale and every thrift store and I can think of 100 uses for everything and I can't have everything. All right, let that glue sit for a second. Thanks, Gail. All right, so then I think it's pretty stuck, so I'm going to cut this off. Hopefully they won't go everywhere. All right, so then I think these ones I might just use some hot glue. I don't know. I hope it's going to fit perfect because I planned it. Maybe I got to do that with this side too. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. So far this one's cost me, like, I don't know if I paid 25 cents or 50 cents for the little stand. $1, well, less than $1 for the beads, because I didn't use a whole thing of beads. Alex, come here. Everybody wants to see you. And then the cake part, the tart pan I already had, so that was free to me, but all right, so that shouldn't have cut that. Because now it doesn't want to stay. Oh, come on. I don't like taking it off the the hanger thing or the string because I like to not have to do each one individually, but you could do individual beads. All right, I might do that one individually. Oh gosh. Okay, so I'm just gonna start on this side and just put some glue. And just do a little bit at a time so I don't make a mess. Trying to do it carefully. I don't like seeing all that glue, and sometimes I go too fast and then later I'm like, oh, it's messy. Oops, I can hear Alex chomping. He found the chips. Of course. Oh, by the way, does Alex need anything or does he want anything? Oh, he always wants things. No, he doesn't ask for a whole lot. He doesn't really need anything. He likes Pringles and books and chips, Chewies, hairbrushes. Just bought him some new school shoes. Need to buy him some school clothes, mostly because he's gotten bigger and outgrew all his clothes. Guess these last few I'm gonna take this off. Just do it individually, I guess. Those ones are glued together from the paint. Okay, where's my other bead? Oh, there it is. Almost perfect. Okay. So hopefully those are on there good. Clean it up a little because I have made a mess of it. So you see that? How cute is that? One smart cookie finding his chips like my son and cookies. Yep. See that? That looks cute right there. That's what my husband would say. He would laugh at me because I say that all the time. All right, so gonna. Is this the dirty one? Yes. Keep grabbing that dirty one. I got a little bit of dirt on some of this, so I want to kind of scrub it off. So that was like super cheap. Cost me like $1 or something. $1.50 maybe. So, and it's super cute. You could use it for whatever, but we're going to stage it. We're going to make it real cute. Just with things I found around the house. So I thought it would be cute to I have this cute little plant. So we're going to put that on there. And then, what was I going to use? Oh yeah, these. I don't know if they'll fit now that I have the, I'm going to turn it this way for a second. I have these on here, but now I realize the beads make it a little bit smaller. Maybe I could put that on there. No. Yeah, I was going to have this standing up, but it's not going to work because it's too small now. Because the beads took up room. So I have my little bird. The beads really set this off. Yeah, it looks so cute. And you can get beads anywhere. If you can't find the beads from Dollar Tree, although that makes it really cheap. So I think I got this at like TJ Maxx or something, $3.99 or something. And then I think I got this at home a long time ago. But then I found this the other day really cheap and you can make something like this yourself. But, aw, thanks Denise. But I found this at Hobby Lobby the other day and I just thought it was really cute. And it says, bless the food before us and the love between us. Just a little tassel thing. But it looks really cute with this. So I just thought we're going to put this on here somehow. I never know exactly how to do it, but it's taking up too much room. I don't think I'm going to wrap it around it. I think I'm going to make it look like it's wrapped around, because the bird, I tried to find a smaller bird, but I wanted a bird, and that's the only bird I could find that I liked. I don't know. You can do it lots of different ways, but so I gotta see what it looks like because I can't really tell. Oh, the bird's too far back. I don't know. I would mess around with it until I got it how I wanted, but it's cute. Just like that, I think. What do you guys think? I think it's cute. It cost me hardly nothing. Oh, I can't lift it because the beads want to fall when I do that. But anyway, and you could even make your own beaded tassel, of course. So we got that. Love it. Looks really cute, I think. That's probably gonna go in my dining room, but I don't know where because I don't have any room. So we got that, and then I was gonna take my cute little, this is just a little plain little cute little stand, but I'm gonna put my little cookies on it that I made today. I'll try to remember to put the recipe in the comments. So, like I said, they're Mom's Buttermilk cookies. I'll get the cutest ones. So they look like this. They got pecans on the top. So I'm just gonna put some on here. Put this one. Here's a cuter one. I have more, but it's our cute little cookie stand. What is the stand? This stand? It's a tart pan and just a little glass little stand thing. I found it at a garage sale, but you could use most anything. You could. I almost used. I was gonna put this in front here too. I forgot, but anyway. But I almost used a little. What do you call them? The little tin buckets. Well, it's kind of like this, but there are lots. You could use this too. You could use something like this. Yeah, like turn it upside down. Oops, and put the tart pan over the top of it. You can use pretty much anything. Yeah, put a coffee filter in there when you put food. That's a good idea. I was trying to think about a napkin or something, but I didn't want the napkin to show, so anyway. So that's it. That's all we got for today. We got our cute little leaf that I think turned out pretty cute. So if you guys have any questions about Chalk Couture or anything, make sure you put that in the comments. And I think that's all I got for you today. So you guys have a great night. You can make the trays food safe by using resin. Okay. I thought about putting like, makes a cute little gift. Yeah, I thought about just like using, I think there's food safe Mod Podge that you could put over the top too. So, aw, thanks Mary. Thanks Gail. They're good cookies. I'm gonna eat one, but I won't eat one in front of you. Thanks Sherry. All right, you guys have a great night, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.